Oh, but every wood, on the Ness wood, washed the car yesterday. See, I must have been at the back. That's what happened. You washed them out there. A new toy here. The date is the 30th of August. And look at that there, it's 11:11 right now exactly. A little 12 minutes past 11 now. Sunday, 30th of August, this is Halloween weekend. Time changed last night. Where's my car keys here? Where's my car keys? This is a new toy. Why did I do my car keys? I'm fed up losing car keys, you know. I thought I'll put them in a different pocket, but I lose them. As I give up the car keys, you know that. Wouldn't matter for one pocket, I was still losing them. Got them. This is called a max view lens or something. This is maybe GoPro. There's a GoPro camera there. See the size of the lens in the front. I bought the lens shortly after I bought the camera, but I've never used it. It's going to give more of a GoPro effect. I always go for linear effect, but we see what happens. Whenever you turn the camera upside down, to me it's going upside down. If you watch it on TV, the picture stays level. So it's the first time to use this. God knows how it works like. They're about £80 or something. I got it for about £60. That's kind of what it is like. So, in theory, years ago I tried putting a wee strap and all on Shadow, go down the Giant's Causeway, but the camera shakes around a while up. And when I put the GoPro on then later on, if I have it hitting twigs and the camera would go on its side. So I'm going to put this 90 degrees on its side now. That's 90 degrees on its side, and it should stay level. You shouldn't see that on the TV. So if I put it on the wee harness and the pups, but I don't want to try it out in them, it's not work. It changes the settings and all of the camera. You just don't stick it on the camera. It changes all the settings on it. You have to type on, you have to click on the wee modification thing, and this is all the settings set. Now I can tweak them. I set the ISO very high on it. Usually picture gets grainy. The only thing that might annoy me is I don't like the goldfish effect. GoPro is all for snowboarders and all that. So normally they go for the colour fish eye effect. So a fish can see 160 degrees or something like that. So we'll see how it turns out. A lot of experimentation. I'm on my holidays this week now. It's not like any other holidays, it's all messed up. Got wee diesel here. So I thought that Halloween, wee Walla was terrified of fireworks. And so when I booked my holidays, we had to book our holidays last year. I still had Willow. And I booked my holidays. And I put it down so we get Halloween weekend out of the way. Because if you go 1 or 2 weeks before Halloween, you can still get fireworks. When you go after Halloween, everybody's all used up. I just presumed that Halloween was the weekend. It's on Monday. So even if it's to go out on Monday, I still have a wee lot of time. But unfortunately, what has happened now is the owner of Diesel here went and booked a holiday, thinking my nephew would look after him. But my nephew's birthday is next weekend, and he has booked a holiday with a girlfriend. Don't know if it's lack of communication or what. Maybe sometimes lack of communication suits people because they just go off on holiday anyway. And they were just sticking on a camera like. And so they had arranged to leave him with a nephew, but the nephew says the weekend he's away, can I look after him? Yeah, I asked him 5 months ago. I said, well, I'll look after him then. But that's my week of holidays. So if I was going to win in the caravan, I'd probably book by Larne come the weekend like. I would start off around the coast and head up. The price of diesel, you can't run back and forward. I got a new laptop. See, every time you get a new laptop, you remember why you don't like Windows. You change your phone every couple of years if you want. Doesn't matter. You get your phone, you get your new phone. Google download. Once you find your password, Google sets your phone up. It's just like your phone. Brilliant, like only new phone's better and faster, but it's all your settings and all the way you want it. See, you switch on a Windows laptop, blue screen, nothing. It's a bit like somebody who's you know, it's not like someone who's travelled the world, knew everything, and has had an accident and has brain loss. The computer may run fast and may do this, but switch it on, doesn't do nothing. You have to start off with scratch again. And the video software I use for the videos I use, my last laptop was 64-bit, like 5 years old. New laptop still 64-bit. The software is 32-bit. It's old software. It's outdated 10 years ago. Windows used to give it free, but they stopped supporting it 10 years ago. But it worked, and if it works, what more do you want? Like, it might not have the most settings in it, but it works. I can do a video pretty quickly. A wee chocolate Labrador coming up. He's on the phone, doesn't realise the deal here. But it doesn't work with your laptop. I'm having a problem getting software to go on it. I can't pretend to learn. 99% of all the editing software works the same way, but it's not how I'm used to doing it. It's all new to me. I've tried a few. One of the best ones to work is 4K and everything. You get to pay for $10 a month. You can't even buy it, like $10 a month. And it worked very well. Like, I uploaded a video on YouTube, but it's got a watermark to it. I didn't bother. I won't publish it. Big watermark through the whole way, but it was a video I did in the shopping centre in Belfast, and you can see the writing on the signs and everything. But that's crystal clear. But there's resolution this here now. I couldn't use this lens in the old laptop because it uses the MP4 format that the Apple used. It's a 264. It's gone to 265. I don't know the exact number, but it's one digit different. But it makes a difference. Makes a difference to what can play it. I use a smaller file size. My old GoPro, I could select what I wanted. This one here can't. But when I put on this lens, it automatically puts it to that Apple mode. So we'll see if the new laptop can work it or not. I don't know. But maybe this video will never be edited. The resolution's higher than 1080. It's 2.2 something. So twice the quality of 1080, if not a wee bit more. But so this week now, I've got bought another 2 hard drives in this last month. About one a month ago, another 6 terabyte. But I've a lot of stuff on hard drives. I can't sort them out. No space to sort nothing out. So I ordered another one there last week. An 8 terabyte. So I'm using that to tidy up the other hard drives. And I'm going through checking files, duplicate files and all. Never sorted out. I'm going to check all them. And I want to get photographs of wee willow. Wee willow's going to be a year gone. And I want to get a wee canvas print and all done of it. And I have no photos in my house of willow. One photo. When I had the other pups, I took piles of photos, piles and piles, but very few videos. And then wee shadow. There's a mixture of photographs and videos with shadow. So by the time we get the willow, it's all videos. Willow was very hard to photograph. I have photographs of her, but it's very hard to photograph. She's always arching the head down. And I know there's beautiful photographs of Willow lying in the caravan and stuff, and wee eyes and all. I can't remember in my head, like. But I need to find one of the drives. And the problem I'm having now, my first laptop I had, the last couple of laptops I have a big photo on the front page of wee Lucy. I can't take that off. Lucy stayed in the laptop. Can't forget about my wee girl Lucy. And then my phone then, I had Lucy in shadow. And as the screen, what do you call that? The pictures on your screen. There's wee Lucy in shadow now. I haven't got Willow anywhere. To take Lucy, I have to put Willow. So, what I really do is a collage, you call it, where you put 3 or 4 pictures together. I have a big canvas print in the living room, big thing, and I have wee Max, Shadow and Lucy on it. I haven't got a picture of Bonnie or Asbo yet. I thought, well, if I get a picture of Asbo and Willow together, I've only got so much wall space, you see. I'm only living in a bungalow. And for the way the thing is, the good big canvas prints work out cheaper than the wee ones. Don't know how to do it. You can buy the big ones cheaper than the wee ones. They fill up the wall. So I thought if I got a big one but had a collage, because you get 6 wee ones in the size of a big one. So if I could have 6 photographs of them all, like, I've got very first pup was wee Bonnie, my friend's dog. But Bonnie wasn't my dog. He moved house, and that's the last I seen of Bonnie until wee Bonnie died and made her a wee box. But I offered to buy Bonnie when he moved, because he wouldn't give me Bonnie. So Bonnie could have been my first dog. I took him, you see a shake of it, nothing comes out of him. I took him to the wild bit of wood there before we came here, because the ice always plays up and nothing come out. And look at wee Lucy. She was my first wee dog that I got from the Rainbow Rehoming Centre. I didn't pay nothing for Lucy, I was volunteered at the time, and they gave me wee Lucy. Even though they're volunteers, they would have paid for a dog. But I did a lot of work in the Rainbow, and both kennels, put up fences and stuff like that. Did a lot of work. Used my own car, my own fuel and all that. And I used to take the wee dogs out every weekend. I would do work half the day at the weekend and take the dogs away then in the afternoon once they had closed to the public. But I never was a volunteer. I never signed a sheet saying I'm a volunteer here. I ended up with my own key and all that. I ended up with doing more work and I wasn't getting walking the dogs. But wee Lucy is the first one, and then wee Shadow. Shadow, he was a stray. He just turned up. Sister took him in, a neighbour took him in. He wasn't going to keep him. The sister took him in. She couldn't handle him. She went off on a holiday. I looked after Shadow for 2 weeks. She was away on holiday. Shadow never went back. Stayed with me. I got on alright with wee Lucy. Two of them made a brilliant pair. And then wee Willow. Wee Willow wasn't a stray. Wee Willow was 4 years old. But the boy said his wings were allergic to Willow. He had a good home. 6 months after wee Lucy died, I was no rush to get another dog. I had wee Shadow. You don't know how an old dog getting on with Shadow. And I met up with him in Grantia. Two of them got on. Second we walked down to Ballykelly. Took him up to my house, see how Willow got on my mother. That was it. Willow never went back. Willow had piles of medical problems. So, of all the pups I got, Willow was the one that needed me the most for the medication. She wasn't getting it, you know. And then my sister there, she had wee Max. I took Max away, and kind of Max, if wee Lucy had died, I would have took Max in, because the sister was getting bored. This is a different sister. She was getting bored with Max, getting sore head, depression, all of that. But wee Max he got cancer as well, very quick with Max. And wee Max was put down in my house. Wee Max was put down in my bed, so it was. I started to come in the caravan. Wee Asbo, the wee thing. Don't know what Asbo died of. Asbo wasn't very old, the sister's dog. Luna's going mad! Luna's going mad! Luna's going mad! Get out of the system now, Luna! All that rain all yesterday, you gotta get out of the system now. The little diesel's joining in too. Come on, Willow! Come on, Willow! He puffed out! He puffed. Not last long, Diesel. Not last long. Can you find her? Ah, there you go! Ah, there you go! I'm on this way now, come on! Come on, Lena! It's been pissing the rain this last 2 weekends. Flooding there yesterday. Expecting the place to be really soaked today, as too many were coming here because the rivers in flood. And it was nice and bright and all this morning, like. As I got here, the road was all puddles. It's getting darker. Too many putting on the leggings. I can't get it. So he has, what do you think? Hasbro's only about 6 years old. And to me, if there's something wrong with a pup, I take him to the vet. And if there's something stupid, I'll howl off. If there's something not right, you go to the vet. Wee Hasbro wasn't right in the morning. Hasbro was had pooed and was sick on my sister's bed. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do it. But she goes on to work anyway, and the husband's to keep an eye on her. She comes back, wee thing's lying, lifeless, like he's not doing very much. She rings up the vet. It's going to cost a couple £100, all that there. You know, money comes into first, like. And I tell her, go to the damn vet. Even a bit about £100 up there, you know, because it's out of hours, like. Just to come to the damn vet, like. That's not a local vet. So it's up to the damn vet. But like, it's time wasted. Time has been wasted. He should have been in the vet that morning. But he kept in the afternoon. Why the husband didn't do nothing about it, I don't know. You know, he found it insane that wee dog was in stress. He took him up to the vet. This is during coronavirus. 2 wains was with her. So I don't know the full ins and outs. Was she in the vet along with also? I don't know the whole ins and outs. Will I ever know the whole ins and outs? Probably never. People tell you what they want you to hear. Lena! Hasbro! But apparently anyway, and the nephew confirmed it. Wee Hasbro was on the table. The vet was going to examine him, and he passed away. And the vet doesn't know what he passed away from, if he did an autopsy, because he wasn't alive long enough for how to do a checkup. How did he pass away? Was he in pain? I don't know. But if something was done in the morning, Wee Hasbro might be here now. And like, you never know. You never know. And like, they didn't even bring Hasbro back. They took, Wee Hasbro wasn't well. They took him up to the vet. He dies on the table. And the 3 of them come on home and leave him behind. And sent off to the crematorium. Now, I say COVID was on at the time. But when I lost a wee Willow, it was near the end of COVID. I didn't leave Willow lying in no vet. The vet came out and took wee Willow down in the caravan. I kept her in the house. I took her up to the crematorium on the Monday morning before my work. And got a wee ashes on the Wednesday. I couldn't see myself just putting a dog in that's alive and walking off. I couldn't do it. But even when your wee dog dies, when the dog takes his last breath, see with the human being takes their last breath, when are they actually brain dead? It used to be when your heart stopped beating, you were dead. But now we know with electric shock, they get your heart going, because the electric shock didn't bring you back to life. You never were dead. You stopped breathing, but you never were dead. It takes something like 6 months before you're brain dead. So that's 6 months before you're brain dead. Do you still have your senses? I don't know. But the moment that Wee Hasbro died on that table, that's 6 months. You need to stay, you need to be with them until they're completely brain dead. Or it be a human or a pup or whatever. Just because they go unconscious. And that's, it's a bit like somebody in drugs who takes heroin overdose. You give them another injection to do away with, and they go back to normal. When you give a vaccine to put a wee dog down, I'm sure there could be another injection you could shove in there and do that. But to me, when the wee pup stops breathing and closes his eyes and even they're peeing themselves, they're not completely dead. You have to wait and breathe with them. Come on now, Diesel. Coming behind us now. It's probably not passing. So now you got a wee picture. So I'm going through all these hard drives, getting them all sorted. A lot of duplicates and all that. You take, because what happens sometimes, you take photographs from phones, you copy them over, and then they go on different drives. And even sometimes if I'm going to edit a wee movie, I'll take it off the big hard drive, put it in the wee hard drive, take it away, and you forget that you're worried you might delete the original. So you end up getting copies of copies and all the rest. So I'm having holidays this week now, trying to get them sorted out. Well, it's interesting to know, my first hard drive is about 4 petabytes. And bearing in mind it's all photographs, you're roughly chatting from 12 years worth of photographs and wee videos on one drive. The last one is 6 petabytes. Doesn't even hold the whole year's photographs and videos. Alright. So, this new laptop I got too is a bit of a hassle. Windows 10. I wanted the Windows 10, thinking that the old software would work. The old software doesn't work. Trying new software and stuff, demos and watermarks and all the rest of the crap. And I haven't got time to sit. The time I'm working, like her out, I haven't got time to sit and learn. And putting Mickey here. So the couple I've tried then, I thought it's not successful. Maybe I will try Windows 11 to see what it's like. So probably Windows 11. First impressions, don't like it. You don't have your delete things and all. It's all symbols. I can see the idea of cutting the symbols on mobile phones. But when you're used to a laptop, you want the word delete. Then you know you're definitely deleting it and rename. You've got a wee symbol, delete and rename, copy and paste. You hit the wrong one. Wee symbols. I want the word. And a couple of things, shut it down and stuff, it's just awkward like. A couple of things I don't like about it. And so I watched a YouTube video saying if you don't restore the laptop in 10 days, it deletes the original Windows. As I say, I've never no time. So I want to restore it this morning. The original Windows is gone. I'm stuck on Windows. If I restore it now, I'm back to Windows 11. So I made a bootable disk for Windows 11 and USB pen, and I downloaded another Windows 10 bootable USB pen. I have booted this. I have booted computers before. Selected hard drive. I know how it's done. You go into the BIOS, and the BIOS is very, very detailed. The things you can do. I went into the BIOS my laptop. You need nothing with it. Very limited what you can do in the BIOS on the laptop. I can't even get the USB stick. You're in the water! Oh, in the water! In the water! These people pass. That's a boy, you're happy now? How do it? Come on, don't give me back around the way. Get you in there too. Luna! See, Luna is a ring it. Come on, Diesel! Diesel! It's all going wrong now, it's all going wrong. We're coming now. And Luna's a noisy one, isn't she? Gets you to blame. How then? Two men in the wheelbarrow, must be serious.
That's a better morning, isn't it?
What's that?
That's a better morning.
Ah, that's that. Oh, it was my weekend, wasn't it, yesterday? Last weekend was no better. Oh, we're going this way now, Luna. Come on, Luna. No terrorising now. Have you seen? Why is it so busy? I'm surrounded with people. You're going after me. They have time to run. But you know what I find, Bob? There's times you try to avoid people. Not that I'm avoiding people. People might be scared of diesel. Maybe they're not scared of diesel. But you see how, even when I stand in one spot, the crowd is standing around me. There's 5 people around me. So I just had to laugh and go on. Luna does not help. Luna runs up to everybody. And then poor wee diesel wants to follow. We keep moving, Diesel, there's no harm done. There's 2 workers there, wheelbarrow and a wreck. Must be serious, there must be a couple of wee pebbles moved. Handy job that, wouldn't it? Working for the NIEA. But in saying that, them boys there, they still have to study, they need to know diseases and stuff. If there's some rare disease in that wee plant, they need to be identified. And that's why they need the qualifications, but the majority of the time, I'm walking around pushing a wee wheelbarrow or something driving a Land Rover. Handy job, like. Come around my wee litter bag. I could do that. So this laptop, I went in the BIOS, tried to reset it this morning. F10 on the back. BIOS is all nice and colourful, like. Normally the BIOS is just black and white. All nice and coloured and all. The trackpad works with the BIOS too. Used to be that you only had basic commands. But it's not like the Tower PCs I had years ago. I should just really boot up on USB. There's nothing I can click on to get the USB to boot. So I'm glad to watch these few YouTube videos now, see how to solve that. Maybe that BIOS I'm getting is a user-friendly one. Maybe there's another key to push to get the proper one. So it's a work in progress, this new PC. There's not a big lot to come out of it yet. But that last PC I had that about 3-4 years before I started making videos on it. I bought it originally to watch iPlayer and stuff on it. And this new laptop I think is going to be the same. Brilliant quality screen on it. OLED, brilliant quality screen. Whenever on YouTube you got 8K videos, started searching for Dolby Atmos videos. The sound on it's brilliant, like. I've had everything that says Dolby I don't know how you pronounce it. Whatever it is, ATOM or something like that. That new Dolby sound system makes no difference. Tablets, all that makes no difference. The laptop sound is spectacular. Lena! No bass off it, but the actual sound, the way it catches your ears, brilliant the way the sound works. So I looked YouTube to get some videos that had that sound on it, and it turned out there's lots of 8K videos. And what they are is computer animated graphics and stuff. And because the OLED screen goes pure black, see if you're in a dark room and you're playing out these symbols and the music, you do not see the actual laptop. It's just this image in midair. Unbelievable the quality of it, like. It's making me think now I want an OLED TV. But Lena, how did you get in there? Lena, out! Get out! How did you get in? No, you're in my head now. How did you get in there? Fuck, that's the... How did she get in? Lena, Mom, we're doing the helicopter. Lena! Mom, we're doing the helicopter. Come on over. I know. You ready? Oh, my God. Oh. I don't know how you get in there. But see, when you go into these places, you need to learn how to get back out. No, but this is a wee dodgy bit now. Like, this is where they sort of should be on a lead if they're going to be on a lead. And you come here in the morning thing, it's going to be quiet. Why she went in there, I do not know. It has sheep in there, sometimes you see the wall. It's not after nothing. Just her nose. It's her nose, Diesel. Now, she didn't get much walking yesterday because I was on the laptop and stuff. We did a morning walk, and then in the evening started pushing rain really heavy. She does not like the heavy rain. Got out late last night then. Then there was fireworks going off there. She seems pretty good with the fireworks. I'm not deliberately sticking around the fireworks. We're going to go down to Londonderry tonight, the fairground, and there'll be a few bangs down there, but you see, we've got pitch quiet and a big bang. That's worse than a middle of a fairground and bangs going off. More background noise. So as he's down the house, a few fireworks going off. Hasn't flinched. I was walking out 2 nights ago, fireworks were going off in the garden, and as we got closer and closer and closer, it seemed alright. Didn't pass the house, but she wasn't paying no heat yet, so she might be out as far as bangs go. My first wee dog, Lucy, I could take her to fireworks displays, but you know I messed it up. I'm not going to take her to fireworks display and bang goes off and then I was terrified. So we're down Londonderry tonight, sit in the car in the car park, see if we hear any bangs going off in the distance, and then we'll walk around the fairground, plenty of noise there, and gradually make our way over to the city centre. And then see a bit of a time. If she shows any signs of stress, then we'll just head back to the car then. But I won't take her to any fireworks displays, too soon for that. I can't be arsed with fireworks displays anyway. I like the Halloween parade they had in Londonderry. Don't know if they're going to have a parade this year. They're having them boys over with a light of drums. They're having something on St. Collins Park, displays and stuff, but I don't think they're going to actually have a big Halloween parade. Lena! It's always a good idea to keep away from the park at all times, like whether there's winds there or not. You don't want to get into the habit that they can just walk over when they want. Lovely autumn. This has turned out to be a nice autumn day here now. No leaves falling down. There's not much rain and wind those last couple of weekends. Flooding. Friday the place was flooded. I've never seen the main road flooded. And any wee loose leaves have been shook off of that. If we didn't have that trench of rain now, the leaves should be just dropping off now. Today's a nice breeze. Ah, that's nature for you. Global warming, that's what's doing that. Is that a wee hot spot, is it, boys and girls? That's a nice wee country park, but it's been so hard getting here where the road works. That's now solved now. And get here now without going on the new road. And another problem I have, if we go in the afternoon, we Diesel, he lives near the Crescent Link in Londonderry, and you get, if we go to his house to pick him up, they're stuck in the traffic jam with all the shoppers. I picked him up last week. I couldn't be bothered trying on the traffic jam, so we ended up going to Ballykelly with him. And then Diesel's bum goes. Once he gets out of the car, he can't wait to go to the toilet. So you don't want to take him out just when there's too many public to start off with. There's arse goes everywhere. So if I come out here every wood in the morning, take him into the wild part of every wood where the public's not allowed, and just let his bum go. And then we'll come and do the rest. We should have been a wee bit earlier this morning, boys and girls, but so I think now price of diesel going up. We're going to come here more often. The less wee bidders right enough, like, but I'm not talking about him the same thing every week. But we've got autumn. Come the winter, we head back down to the beaches and all. You get very wet days. That river's not too bad today. It's not that big a flood. But I might get away in the caravan a couple of days this week. Next weekend I'm going to be babysitting him. I can't take him in the caravan. I've always taken my other sister. What happens before, I took my sister's dog away in the caravan, and then they end up going with me every weekend then. Diesel's never been in the caravan. I know, I tried to get him in the caravan in the summertime, sit in the garden. He wasn't interested in sitting in it. He wouldn't stay, had the door open, he kept going out. But he just likes to stay wet. I've no way of drying him in the caravan if I was away on a holiday. See, like his coat's double layer. Wee Luna's coat's single layer. I can dry her with a towel. If I wet him now with a towel, the wee coat underneath, you can't get at it. Holds the water. It takes a lot longer to dry him. I can dry him in the house, but I wouldn't really get dry in the caravan. Like.